Time for the weekly update, so let's get after it. A market update. Now, nationally, rates have been hovering around the 7.25% mark for the last couple weeks. Now, this week is going to be pivotal with the Fed meeting happening on Wednesday, so we will get a feeling if we are going to have more rate hikes or hopefully they will pause the rate hikes. Now, expect rates to stay somewhat neutral until Wednesday when we get a decision on the rate hike. Now, if we can get a pause on rate hikes, along with this continued data that shows that the economy is starting to slow down and inflation is under wraps, we can start to see some much needed downward trend with mortgage interest rates. Now, whether that comes to fruition or not, only time will tell. But what is rock solid truth right now is market appreciation. So if you have clients that can qualify with these higher rates, they are going to be better served getting the house now and then refinancing in the future because they will be gaining anywhere from 5 to 10% market appreciation in the meantime. What am I excited about? With the increasing purchase prices on homes that we've seen, coming up with 3.5% or even a 5% down payment is one of the biggest stopping points for many home buyers in today's market. Enter the USDA Rural Development Loan. Now, this loan boasts a 0% down payment and some of the lowest interest rates out there, a low monthly mortgage insurance. You can also go down to 640 credit, and the funding fee is significantly lower than FHA or VA. Now, the one thing to note about this loan is it's location-based, meaning you literally plug in the address in the website and it either qualifies or it doesn't, strictly based on where it's located. Now, here's a look at a current map of the Detroit area. The yellow blobs are the no-go zones, and now that's why it's called rural development. You'll notice that any place that's got populated areas does not qualify. Well, every 3 to 5 years, they update the map to make sure it's following population trends. And now here's a look at the new map, which doesn't show much of a change. In fact, you can probably not even spot the difference. And if you can, that's just strictly insane. The only change is around the city of South Lyon. So after October 1st, you won't be able to write a USDA loan inside the city limits. Now, my first house that I bought was with a rural development USDA loan. It's a great benefit, has a lot of great features, and again, 0% down. Now, what tech am I trying? For almost all my videos, I use CapCut. Now, while they do have a paid version, I use the free version. It allows me to shoot the videos, do the jump cut edits, and then I can save it directly to my phone. From there, I simply upload it to the different platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Whether it's a normal video, a green screen video, or different trending templates, CapCut is very robust and can help you level up your social media game. Side note, I actually don't use CapCut for these videos, but I do for all of my social posts. What am I watching? I want so badly to say the Lions and them being 2-0 while chugging all the Lions Kool-Aid by the gallon. But this isn't the case, is it? Is this the same old Lions, or are these just some growing pains and learning how to win? This week is going to be a big week as Atlanta comes to town on Sunday, and then they go to Green Bay on Thursday Night Football to face up with the Packers. There's huge injuries that happened this past week, so we will see what this team is made of. What am I working on? The social media planner calendars like this one right here. Now, I know what you're already thinking. It's mid-September. Why are you just talking about this now? Well, I've been putting them out for a little bit now, and let me just let you in on a little secret. It doesn't change drastically from month to month. Now, the biggest thing to think about with social posting is what are your social pillars, which I like to use the acronym of STAY, S-T-A-Y. S stands for sell. Okay, show the world what you do. What is your company doing? What you have for sale, the newest listing, what you just sold. Sell. T stands for teach. Help people with the home buying process. What to look for at inspections, common questions that need to be answered, etc. A is for advice. Just outside of real estate, what life advice can you bring to the table? Let other people see the different sides of you, whether it's gardening tips, running, maybe you're into gaming, I don't know, just life tips outside of real estate. And then why is you? Okay, it all comes back to people relating to you, whether it's, your kids, your daily routines, maybe it's your favorite coffee shop or restaurants that you like to go to. Just bring them into your personal circle and help them relate to you. Here's a pro tip. Be a better storyteller. If you look at all of the big time influencers, they are great at storytelling. So the better storyteller you are, and not just some chat GPT robot, the more you're going to relate to people, the more they're going to follow you and be interested in your content. What has caught my eye this week? Check out this graphic from Mr. Beast. Okay, he outlines his YouTube subscribers by year. Now, this guy had been putting out content for 4 years and didn't even have 100 subscribers on YouTube. Now, granted, he was young, he was in school, but it just makes me wonder how many of his friends or even his parents were telling him, focus on school and then go to college. Well, truth be told, he did go to college for 2 weeks, and then he dropped out to pursue YouTube full time. And that's when you start to see the explosion of followers from just under 2,000 to the next year, almost 30,000 to over 1 million followers the following year. My point is this: we all want to compare ourselves to the highs of other people to our lows. And we just think that they got there overnight, when we all know that that's not true. I don't care if you're a musician, if you're a realtor, or a YouTube megastar. It's going to take time. It's going to take more dedication than you originally thought. And the question is, are you going to write it out? Do you have the staying power? Are you willing to post something to get 10 views or 100 views or maybe even 300 views, and it's not going to go viral overnight? What is your staying power? If you stay consistent and make changes along the way, you will see the results. And there are hundreds, if not thousands, of different examples across different platforms, across different professions that can point to this very fact. And lastly, a part of our private realtor social media group on Facebook, just let me know. It's not, spammy stuff and not selling anything or recruiting. It's just tips and tricks on how you can level up your social media game and start dominating in your market. Hey, we'll see you next week.